So last time we talked about you, us, when we start the spiritual journey, that we don't feel okay inside. What does that mean? Well, we feel fear. We feel numb to life. We feel sad, angry, grief, stressed, anxious, guilt-ridden, shame. Our head is busy. Our mind is full of thoughts. What do we not feel? We don't feel peace. We don't feel love, peace of mind, peace of heart, ecstasy, bliss. That's what we don't feel. When we feel all that other stuff that you know what that is. You know what that is for you. But today we'll talk about something deeper, which is that you are okay. Okay. You are okay. You that's in there, you are okay. You may not feel okay. A lot of the time you may feel numb, scared, anxious, angry, whatever it is for you, but you are okay. What does that mean you are okay? Well, there is your emotional body, which is what you feel, and that can be filled with all sorts of stuff. You know, if you're like most people, it's filled with layers and layers of fear, anger, grief, shame. And of course, there's a lot of love in there that you experience. And a lot of time you may experience the many, many layers of fear, anger, grief, and shame. And you also have a mind that to various degrees can be, like most people, is noisy, is confused, is loud, is stressed, is worried, or constantly filled and moving between past and future, fears and desires, never shuts up, never enjoys the moment for even a slight moment. That's all what you is inside you, what you have. You can say you have an emotional body, you can say a heart, and you have a mind. And you also have a physical body, of course. That one doesn't bother you as much in most cases, unless you experience some physical pain. But even then, probably you'll still be more bothered by your thoughts about the pain or your feelings about the pain than any pain in itself. So we'll put that aside for a moment. Actually, in three of those cases, your physical body, your emotional body, and your mind, which we can call your mental body, they can go through various states of not being okay, especially your mind and your emotional body. But who are you? Ah, that's a good question, right? Who are you? Well, whoever you are that is in there, that is conscious, that knows, that is aware of the mind, aware of the emotional body, aware of the physical body, whoever you that's in there, you are in there, right? You know you're in there. You are not the mental body, you're not the mind, you're not the emotional body, not your feelings, and you're not your physical body. You're the one that's aware of it. You're the one that's looking at your mind. You're the one that's looking at your emotional body. You're the one that's looking at your physical body. Looking, I don't mean just seeing, but is aware of them, experiences them. You that experiences them, you're not them. Now, what this means on a very deep level is that deep down you are okay. And if you say, I am okay, well, deep down you are okay. The question is, do you know it? Because deep down, no matter what your mind is doing, no matter what your heart, your emotional body is doing, no matter how your physical body feels, you that is in there, that is watching, that is aware of the mind, heart, and body, you are okay. You are okay, always have been okay, always will be okay. You're just watching, you're experiencing, and you can never be hurt, never be touched by any feeling, any experience. You experience all of it that experience has to offer, but you that's in there, that's aware, can never be touched by experience, can never be harmed by experience, can never be harmed by the mind, never be harmed by the emotional body. never be harmed by the physical body. And so if you understand this, that you are the one that's experiencing those three elements, and that you as the experiencer is okay no matter what you're experiencing, you are okay. And then you understand that you're okay. Yes, you have a loud mind, maybe loud emotional body, maybe physical body sometimes can get hurt. You're in there okay. And what does that mean? What that means is that the spiritual journey is not about fixing you. It's not about making you somehow better. You're perfect. You're beautiful. What's there to change? What's there to fix? You're beautiful. It's about working with the mind, working with the heart's the emotional body, to help them come to alignment with you. You're okay. And then you help the mind and heart come to a place that they feel okay. Well, why would you want to do that? Well, if you do that, then you start having some beautiful experiences. First of all, do you ever forget that you're okay? Your mind gets loud. You feel your heart gets filled with fear and anxiety and anger, and you act like you're not okay. Like you try to feel better by having people like you, or by making money, or you're worried about politics or whatever that may be. And that means you forgot you're okay. Now, why did you forget? Because your mind and your heart, they're like an energy stream inside you. They captivate your attention and you identify with them and you forget who you are and that you are okay. And then you forget that you're okay. And then you act like you're not okay. And that can take over your whole day, your whole week, your whole month, your whole life. That's one reason why you may want to realign the mind and the heart. Another reason being, oh boy, does it open you up to a lot of beautiful experiences. See, you feel okay, you're okay inside, but a lot of your energy is trapped in the mind, is trapped in the heart. So what happens is that a lot of your life force, your life energy, which is your love, is your joy, your bliss, they're trapped in these emotional layers and those mental layers of the mind and the heart. And so you cannot experience deep, deep love or bliss or joy or peace of mind, a deep sense of peace of mind, if you do not align your heart and your mind with the process, with you. If you don't have them also feel okay, just like you do. And this is where honesty is important, actually, because you are okay. But be honest if you always feel in your heart that you're okay, or you always feel in your mind that your mind is okay. Often we lie about that stuff, even to ourselves. And they don't for a lot of the time. You should be honest with yourself and look, it's like, no, I don't feel like unconditional love throughout most of my day, or peace or joy. Well, then there's work to do on aligning the heart and the mind with you so that they feel okay with you. And wow, the life that happens is you're free. You don't need anything from anybody. You can go and create your dreams. You're not afraid of what people think. You enjoy the moment. You feel at peace no matter what happens. You're calm. You have beautiful relationships. You express joy. And you just have this energy flow inside you that of love, just flowing inside you, flowing outside of you. You feel it all around you. It's a beautiful life you can live. You feel joy. You can go to a supermarket, buy the groceries, and you feel love and joy. It's so beautiful. And is it possible for you? Yeah. What's needed? Well, it's not just about realizing you're okay, but that's the basis of it, because only then you can work with the mind and the heart. If you identify with them, then, well, good luck. You're gonna be completely cut up. But once you realize you that's watching is okay, now the work is to work with the mind and then principally work with the heart, the emotional body, so that they can come to alignment. This is a process. It's an emotional process. At the core of it, it's not a mental process, it's not a thinking process, it's an emotional process. And do, as you take on this emotional process, and it's not really a doing, you participate in it, may involve some doing, then more and more will your mind calm down, more and more will your heart open up, your emotional body will open up, you will undo a lot of emotional layers. What would that do? Well, now the love can come out. Now the joy that's inside can come out. Now your light can come out. Now the peace can flow from within you, outside and inside. And that just, it's so wonderful when that happens. I can't wait for you to experience that. It's so wonderful. So that's the journey. Remember that you are okay. So even if the mind is loud, the heart is in fear. Remember, you are okay. So you can be calm inside. That's a starting point. You start with this, then you can work with the mind and the heart so that they can come into alignment with you and be okay. So much love to you. May you always just feel so wonderfully okay and loving every day, every moment. And I love you. Bye.